Welcome to Streamer versus the Hivemind, where we have the patch notes guy, aka Mr. KarQ, versus the community, aka Twitch chat, and me, your host and washed up rare hello voice line guy, MixedFreight. Now, before we get right into it, let's get down to the basics. The rules. As for the quiz, it's pretty simple. It's on anything Overwatch. I know. It's upsetting, I know.
Wow.
Anyways, there will be two types of questions. Multiple choice and true and false. You know, classic school quiz minus the heavy thinking.
Is there a Scantron? I didn't bring my pencil. I brought a pen, teacher.
You already failed the test. Sorry, bud.
Fuck.
All right, so you ready to get into the first question?
Wait, can you go through all the rules? I'm stupid.
Okay, fine.
Read all 4 bullet points for me. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So questions are multiple choice or true and false. Once the question is revealed, mods will set up a poll for the Hivemind.
That's you, chat. You're a hive.
Yeah, exactly, chat.
You're
that
a dumb
exactly
bee in the hive producing honey.
Each question will last 1 minute, which gives you guys in the audience to fight over who is right, wrong, or, you know, you just want to blatantly troll. And it gives KarQ here the opportunity to use his brain for once.
Okay, so I can't see what you guys are voting because I don't have the right chat box open. Do not fucking Google the answers. Okay, that's half the fun is figuring it out.
Are we all ready to get started?
Okay, I'm ready. It's me versus like 500 people. I'm pretty sure they'll collectively be smarter than me. Maybe. There might be some people who pull the class average down. Just run it. I got this.
Right. Here we go with question number 1. When Overwatch 2 is released, who was the first hero to be temporarily removed from the game? A. Bastion, B. Sigma, C. Illari, or D. Torbjorn? You have 1 minute starting now.
I know the answer to this. I see it in chat though. I should probably close chat.
You should probably close chat.
Because everyone's saying it, the letter, instead of voting. You have to use the poll.
Yeah, guys, you have to use the poll in the chat. Right above the chat, you see who.
There should be a poll
that
pops up, but it's fine. I'll close chat. I won't. I knew the answer to this one. I know this one though. To be fair,
okay.
I didn't need you guys to spell the answer for me, even though they were just answering honestly.
Okay.
But I knew it. I actually knew it, guys. I don't know what the Hivemind is saying. But the thing, yeah, if people start typing it in the chat, the Hivemind will kind of just collectively start voting for what they think is correct, right? We should put it in emote only. Yeah. Oh my God, what was that?
Sorry, that's okay. Yep, turn down the stream volume.
All right, what's your final answer?
Yeah.
My final answer is A, Bastion. And trust me, I didn't need to cheat because I remember this bug as I was literally playing with, this is early Overwatch 2, I was stacking with Seagull, Flats, Emong. And Seagull's literally using the bug in the game where Bastion had the gazillion fucking ultimate things falling down. So yes, the answer is A. I have enough anecdotal evidence to remember. Okay.
Well, the answer is A, Bastion. You are right. The infinite artillery. Good job, chat. You're on par with Nathan. All right, moving on to question number 2. In Bastion's cinematic, Ganymede awakens Bastion from his decade-long slumber. Where did this take place? A. Black Forest, B. Necropolis, C. Junkertown, or D. Gothenburg?
This would be great if I knew any lore in this damn game. The thing with people love Overwatch for the lore, and like, as you guys know, I'm a chronic story skipper in any single player game. It is infuriating for anybody who watches my stream. I know I skip side quests, I skip cutscenes, I blast through the dialogue, and I'm like, who the fuck is this character? And they're like, bro, you met this person 10 hours ago. That being said, I've seen the cinematic once or twice, and I remember, wait, Bastion cinematic, Ganymede, that's the bird, he awakens Bastion. So I actually had an answer in my head, and it's none of these choices. So I barely remember the cinematic. I thought it was Eichenwald, but it has to be Foresty, so I don't think it's Necropolis, I don't think it's Gothenburg, and it can't be Junkertown. I don't know what the Hivemind is saying. I'm gonna guess A, Black Forest.
Black Forest?
Yeah.
Looks like 95% of the chat voted A as well. And the answer is Black Forest. Congratulations.
I knew it had to be Foresty.
You were close with that one because actually in the cinematic, there was a shot where Bastion was walking down a hill, and in the background you could actually see Eichenwald.
See, I was right. Wait, Black Forest is actually close to Eichenwald in the lore too?
Yeah.
It's a
in
forest
the same country.
Oh shit, it's in Antarctica.
What? Huh?
Anyways, move on.
Nathan, I think we need to work on your geography. Well then, I guess we're going to move on to question number 3. Are you ready, Nathan?
I'm ready. I'm closing
Question
chat.
number 3.
Okay.
Which Overwatch 2 hero was teased in an Overwatch 1 story mission? A. Kiriko, B. Junker Queen, C. Mauga, or D.
shit.
Ramatra?
I actually have no fucking clue.
All right, your time starts now. Good luck.
Oh god, this is me with my Scantron sitting in my like sports psychology exam, just sitting there. A, B, C, D. But I remember one of these, my professors did E and F. Absolute demon, putting 6 options in multiple choice.
Well,
we only have 4 here. I have 25%, 1 in 4. Yep, I can reduce fractions. And I play RuneScape, so 1 in 4 drop rate is fantastic. So I'll probably get this one and hit the back-to-back for the next one if I don't know the next question. Overwatch 2 Hero Teas and Overwatch Story Mission? A story mission. So that's the Rialto one, where you have like Moira, the Black Watch, and then you have Archives.
15 seconds.
Kiriko was definitely like, who the fuck? Ramatra was like, who the fuck? It has to be Mauga or Queen. Were people talking about Queen? I feel like people were talking about Mauga as a character for a long time.
And time's up. What is your final answer, Mr. Streamer?
My deduction is down to B or C, but like, you know, somehow passing through school, just picking random options, I always pick C, right? When you don't know the answer, you pick C. So I'm going to go C, Mauga.
That's
Final
interesting,
answer.
because usually when I was growing up, it was always pick B.
What the hell? Who the hell picks B? It's always C.
Really?
And then like once the word gets around that everyone's picking C, the profs try to be funky and they do like a bunch of weird patterns where the answers are like A, D, A, D, A, D for like a bunch in a row to throw you off. Yeah.
Well,
anyways, C.
Well, I'm sorry, Nathan, but
No, is that actually wrong?
it's actually
Ramatra?
Ramatra. So, if you remember the Storm Rising mission, the one on Havana, in the end cinematic, we go to Temple of Anubis, where Doomfist meets Ramatra as a little teaser to the future.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I respect what you are trying to accomplish. You fight for your kind. It's noble and doomed to fail. But with Talon's help, that can change.
You have my attention.
Now, does anybody in chat actually know like why Ramatra popped up?
He's evil. He's the leader of Talon.
He is evil. That is correct.
Yeah.
But the real reason was it's because Doomfist was bargaining with Ramatra for Talon to assist with the Omnic Uprising.
Cool. I got it wrong. My bad. Did the Hivemind get it right? I feel like
Yeah.
the chat's always going to get everything right. Professor, how many questions are there?
There's going to be, we're on question 3. There's 10 in total.
Okay. Do they get harder?
Depends on your knowledge of Overwatch. So could be harder, could be easier. You know.
I did this thing all the time in school where like once I got a few wrong, I would calculate the minimum amount of questions needed to pass. Luckily, there's only 10, so you know I'd calculate how much the exam was worth, and like if I just got 50% or 60% on this exam, what my grade would be. Would I potentially pass the course? So I got 1 wrong.
Out of 3 so far. So
Yeah, and if my math is correct, I only need to get 4 more correct to pass. Thank you. Go ahead.
sure. All right. Moving on to question number 4. Lifeweaver was the only hero to drop a health orb upon a kill or death. True or false? I'm seeing on stream that you're really thinking those gears in that head are really grinding, huh?
Only hero to drop a health orb specifically.
Upon a kill or death.
Okay.
Is that true or is that false?
How intricate are we getting with the wording where they're like, technically it's not a health orb. It's a health pack. Oh, it's not a health pack. It's a healing ability that you could pick up. It's not technically an orb. It's a flower. Is this one of those where I'd be like, it's true, but it's like, no, because it's not an orb technically.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Health orb is anything that drops with health. Like any
Okay.
health. it'll
Okay.
drop with.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I'll answer at the end. I don't want to say an answer out loud and convince the Hivemind that I'm right, even if they probably won't believe me. I'll say my answer when time's up.
All right, and time is up.
I'm gonna go with true because I can't think of any hero that. I lied. False.
What is your reasoning for changing your answer all of a sudden, even though you just said true?
I changed my mind because I was like, you said I didn't read the bottom. For some reason, I was so fixated on health orb and clarifying that with you that I didn't see the kill or a death, which means Reaper, when he killed something, the enemies would drop a health orb for him. When you clarified that it's not necessarily an ability, it's just anything that drops health. So the answer is false because Reaper in Overwatch 1. Boom!
Well, Nathan, you are lucky I'm a nice host because you are correct. It is false. Reaper had his soul orbs as well.
I just remembered at the end. Did chat remember or no?
Yep, they answered false.
Oh, really? That fucking quick? Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I almost got it wrong.
All right. Next question,
Got it.
everybody. Pay attention. How many years was May asleep in the short Rise and Shine? A,
fuck.
4 years. B, 9 years. C, 17 years. Or D, 8 years. Your time starts now, Mr. Streamer.
Dude, anything with the cinematic, I'm fucked, man. I watched them once. Who the hell rewatches anything more than once?
Well, you should still remember it, you know?
All I remember was her was like, I've been asleep this whole time. And she tries to call Winston. That's about it. And she grabs like a mug, I think. And then there's Snowball. For me, when I remember cinematics, it's just little pieces.
I see. It's like a little summary. I get that.
Yeah. Like, I just remember bits and pieces and not necessarily like small details, which is why yesterday when we talked about Kung Fu Panda and I called the master, the grasshopper. And yeah. Anyways, we won't go back to what the hell we were talking about with the Kung Fu Panda shit yesterday. It was pretty bad. I got roasted so hard because too many people had watched that movie. I didn't know this movie was that popular, by the way. It's because somebody in my team was called Master Oogway, and I'm like, that's the grasshopper. And I just got roasted for like 20 minutes straight. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and time's up, Nathan. I'm going to need a final answer from you.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. I'm just going to go with B, 9 years.
9 years?
Actually, that feels like a weird number of years. Like, who the hell, when they write lore story, why would they like do an odd number? Let's do an even number. Let's do 8 years. D. I changed my mind.
Final answer, Mr.
Final
KarQ.
answer, 8 years.
All right, well, Mr. Streamer, the answer to question number 5 is actually 9 years. You are wrong.
Sorry. Blurp that out. I don't want to get demonetized. Oh, fuck.
It's specifically when May asks Snowball, "How long have we all been asleep?" And then he shows it on his screen. 9 years.
Oh, fuck.
Little known fact: this question was actually in one of my trivia shorts. If you
I didn't
watched
watch
them.
it. I'm sorry. Whenever they show up on my TikTok feed, I scroll immediately.
Wow, I'm hurt.
I'm kidding. I actually hit
I
like and
understand.
I hit like and I let it play out and I go over.
All right.
Was Hivemind correct? Were they like, how correct were they? Like 80%?
90%.
Oh god.
Now we're going to move on to question number 6. We're still waiting to see KarQ on her bike. Until then, which hero has been seen on a bike on 2 different occasions? A, Sojourn. B, Soldier 76. C, Tracer. Or D, Diva. Time starts now.
Dude, this is one of the questions for the fucking thing I did for gave him to me for the spicy bean challenge for like Flats, Emong, Jay, Emily, Fariha, Custa. But 2 different occasions on a bike?
Yes,
I
2
know
different occasions.
3 of these I can recall immediately on a bike.
Okay.
3 of these answers. Who the fuck was on a bike twice?
And by any occasion, I will also specify. It means like anything. Could be in a cinematic, could be in game, anything. Okay? Anything.
In-game cosmetics. This percentage is fucked. By the way, this is the Hivemind about to lose. We'll just take, if it's below 90, they'll take the highest one probably, right? Well, they failed it collectively. I think this is a guess for me. I actually don't know.
All right. Well, time's up. Let's hear your final answer.
Okay, let me say this. Sojourn bike cinematic. Soldier 76 Moomin Rider bike skin. Tracer on the bike and a highlight intro. I'm just gonna go with C because like remember I said you had to go with C when you don't know the answer. Tracer.
C. Okay. Well, the answer to question number 6 is Tracer. You actually got it right.
Oh, she was also on the bike in the cinematic.
So,
She was calling Sojourn on it.
yeah, you're right. And she's also seen on a bike in the synthwave highlight intro.
That's what I remember this. I know the highlight intro. The Hivemind lost. Get fucked. Listen, I had chat open. I can't see the poll results, but it was emote only, so I thought it was fine. But I forgot VIPs are just typing straight through it. And mods.
I'm seeing that Soldier also has 2 as well.
Soldier has 2 as
cinematic?
well. He's in a highlight intro. Oh.
No, not in the cinematic.
I need to see
Stop
what.
the count. Question 6
I need
doesn't.
to see specifically what cinematic.
Question 6 doesn't count. Yeah. Where? Wait, what cinematic though? For
At
Soldier?
the end of Hero, he actually walks off screen. So if that's the cinematic you're remembering, he actually walks away on a roof, and you see the moon in the background.
Justice Crash, Cycle of Justice. What is that? What's Cycle of Justice and his end game?
I think that's his
That's his
highlight intro.
Come at me, look it up. They are looking it up, Hammer, and they're saying he's not. But they were double checking because I think they're remembering kind of what you're remembering, but then apparently not. Oh, wait. Hammer says it's and a victory pose and a highlight intro. Wait, there's 2 cosmetics maybe.
True. There was a victory pose. Cycles of Justice.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's on me. We'll give both of you guys a point.
All right. Question number 7. Which Overwatch map has had the most lore-based changes? This is your strong point, Nathan. A. Watchpoint Gibraltar. B. Lijiang Tower.
Momo only.
C. Dorado. And D. Numbani. Your time starts now.
Lore-based changes? Dude, why are all these questions lore, man? Why don't you give me, like, how long does Widowmaker's ultimate last?
Well,
how
because-
long is Baptiste's cooldown? Like, come on.
Well,
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's
you're-
15.5.
Well, you're the patch notes guy. You read this
Yeah.
stuff, so it'd be
I
hard.
don't read.
It'd be too easy.
There's
for you.
patch notes. Who the fuck they don't put lore in patch notes?
Well, that's why you should be paying attention to the game. You read all the patch notes, so you'd know all the technical stuff. So it'd be unfair for chat.
I don't know, man. Lore-based changes? When did they ever change the lore for anything? Like they rewrote the story of the
Well,
map?
It's
They
all
made
changes
changes
that
to the
they
map.
made based off the lore.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
5
They
seconds.
made like they add like they patched like they edited the map or they oh, you mean they patched the map relative to the lore?
Final
Oh,
answer, Nathan.
I misunderstood the question. Okay,
Okay.
I get it now. I know the answer. I know the
All
answer
right,
actually.
Let's hear your answer then.
Dean and Bunny.
Numbani?
Yeah, the Doom. Yeah, the Doomfist thingy, lore-based things changed like the airport spawned in A or whatever, right? I thought this question was like just asking me like the lore, like literally like who is on Lijiang, like was Mei there, and then they like rewrote the story for like Juno's mom to be in Lijiang Tower and stuff like I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, in terms of like gameplay, like you go in game and like the map changes because they revealed stuff in the story of the lore, then I will go with Dean and Bonnie.
Numbani?
Yeah.
And the answer for question 7 is correct. It's Numbani
Yeah.
Airport.
All right.
Congrats. You are smart. You understood.
Yes. Yeah.
Congrats. Okay.
Okay, wait, honest question. Do you say most? So were there any of these other maps that had lore-based changes? I actually don't remember. Lijiang Tower, no, I don't think they ever changed any of the other maps, ever.
No. So
It's literally
There's only
just
one
Numbani. It's the Doomfist, like, punched whatever, like the OR-15 on the wall, right?
yep.
Oh, Dorado just had one with Juno, that's right. Oh, there was also Sombra? Did they change the map specifically for Sombra?
No.
Sombra's hacking on Dorado?
Oh, they did. But it still wasn't as much as Numbani.
We're gonna move on to question number 8 now. Let's see if you know this one. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
Over the years, Symmetra has gone through many iterations to her abilities. What was the first ability that was removed from her? A. Photon Barrier, B. Photon Shield, C. Photon Pack, or D. Shield Generator?
Oh, so easy.
Oh, this is easy now, huh? Well,
Yeah.
let's see if you can. Let me hear your thoughts out on this.
So easy.
Why is this easy to you?
Actually, wait a minute. Was it called this? Wait. Wait, hold on. Now I'm second guessing myself. Fuck. Overconfidence is a flimsy shield, my friends.
You have about 37 seconds. I'm here.
I had an initial thought, so I'm just gonna go with that one without
Oh,
overthinking
okay.
it. Yeah.
Positive about it. You fully confident on your answer because you have 27 seconds. Think about it, because I'm gonna be demanding an answer if you're this confident.
Photon shield generator. Well, all of these were removed at some point. Split votes in the chat. Oh, I mean, I can't see the results, so it looks like Hivemind might lose. As long as I don't get it wrong as well.
Time's up, Nathan.
Okay, here's my thought. Photon Barrier was the remake, the one that like the shooting out shield. That was later on. Something was removed for that. Photon Shield was my initial thought was Photon Shield because that's the thing you give to your teammate for 25 shield health. And then Photon Pack, I don't even think that was ever an ability. And then Shield Generator was removed later for the wall rework. So I think Photon Shield B was the right answer.
You're saying
Final
Photon
answer.
Shield is your final answer.
I think it was called Photon Shield. I think. Because I
Alright.
think Photon Barrier was the shootout, but Shield was the giving one. Or, wait, giving it Barrier? No. And then you shoot the shield. Is it called Photon Shield, the one you shoot out, the circle?
I'm gonna have to ask for an answer.
It's either
Nathan.
A or B. I'm going to go with B. I think it's B.
And the answer is correct. Photon Shield. Congratulations, you actually got it right. So Photon Shield was the first ability to be removed in December 13th of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that old. All right, let's move on to question number 9. Diva's Calm Mech currently does 250 damage, lethally damaging most heroes. It didn't used to do this much though. How much did it used to do? A. 50, B, 100, C, 150, or D, 69 damage?
What? This one's... I'm overthinking. I have it narrowed down to 2, but I'm pretty sure it's one of them and not the other. I won't say it out loud because I don't want to influence the hive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wait, but I think I know it.
You thinking back to all those previous patch notes back in the day?
There's definitely... It can only be 2 answers.
There can only be 2 answers. What do you mean? There's only
2
one.
possible answers in my head. One of them is correct.
Okay. It's obviously it's going to be D, right?
Yeah, you kind of just gave a throwaway answer, which is kind of...
Oh, no, that could be the right one. You don't know that.
Yeah, imagine the devs put 69 as a thing. You know, that's going to be a top post on /r/Overwatch.
5 seconds. All right, Nathan.
The Hive hates the 90. The Hive is collectively also banding together to ban the 90. The Hive does think together, see? Bad rule, get rid of 90.
If they could come together to chant about getting rid of the 90, they could come together on one answer.
To come up with the answer, correct.
So what's your answer, Nathan?
I'm going to go with A50.
Well, Mr. KarQ, you are correct.
I had a feeling. I remember it was really bad, and then they just giga buffed it to kill, so I was pretty sure it was going to be A50. I was like, maybe it was 100? Maybe, but yeah.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, question number 10. On the release of Overwatch 1, 21 heroes were available at the time. During the alpha playtest at BlizzCon 2014, how many heroes were playable? A, 15, B, 12, C, 10, or D, 21?
Bitch, I don't know. I didn't even know Overwatch is a thing until the game was released in 2016 or 2015. I saw a trailer. I don't know. BlizzCon 2014?
Yes, BlizzCon
10 years
2014.
ago? 10 years ago? Where was I? I was 21 years old, skipping every fucking university class to play Twisted Fate mid in League of Legends. To try to go Diamond 1. You know what I'm saying? Get that gold card.
So,
God damn.
utilize this knowledge now to think about how many heroes there were back
Well, there's 21 on release. 2014, let's think here. BlizzCon 2014 was like a year and a half before live build. If they wanted a functional game, they needed a few on each role. I'm sure support only had like 4 heroes. Tanks, they definitely had like 5. I don't think they had 21. That's too many. There's no way they had 21 on a playtest in 2014 just to release 21 without teasing new ones to come out on release day. So the next...
Nathan, I'm going to have to press you for an answer right now.
I'm just going to go with the closest answer to 21, which is 15.
Is that your final answer for this
Yeah,
final question?
they do 6 more heroes on release, but they tease 15 on a playtest. I'm going to go with A15. That's my logic. I'm just speaking my logic here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Nathan, as I always say, or as I always think and I don't tell you, your logic is flawed. It's actually B.
What?
So
What?
Yeah, so early gameplay video footage that they showed at a previous BlizzCon, there actually was 12 heroes. There was 7 DPS, 2 tanks, and 3 supports.
They had 2 tanks for a playtest for a 6v6 2-2-2?
Mind you, this was the alpha playtest. They had Reinhardt and Winston.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all they had. And the supports were Mercy, Symmetra, and Zen.
Symmetra?
Yeah.
As your imagine playing... Oh yeah, it wasn't 2-2-2 locked yet, but people were playing, just fucking having an option between locking in Sim Mercy on your team with Winston Rhine as your 2 main tanks if you want to pop all those roles. Holy shit. And people say, oh, the Overwatch was better. Well, this obviously wasn't released yet, but that's kind of funny to think back.
Yeah, you failed that one, but
Yeah.
looks like chat has won against you.
They actually all hit B on this one. Was it 90%?
Yep.
That was
God
95%.
We've all just started voting as one. Now you know how to work as a hive. Because of your rule. Good job.
The total point score for today is chat has 9 points and Nathan, you have 7.
Shit. It's me 1 versus multiple people. Like, this is fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, you're 0-1 right now. Hey, maybe next time you and maybe a couple others can go up against chat. Maybe
Okay.
you'll get your 1-1. We'll see what happens.
We'll get some streamers together and play versus the chat Hivemind on all chats. Or
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Anyways, Train, call the outro. Go.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to me, MixedFreight, and only me, MixedFreight, and not KarQ.